So Michelle, we are so excited to have you joining us for one of our Green Wedge Public Lectures. And Eden Jewellery is fantastic.
Nice.
Love it.
Very nice.
But is there more to Eden than jewellery?
Yeah, absolutely, Sel. The heart of Eden is to take a message of hope and love and opportunity to victims of human trafficking for the purpose of sexual exploitation, predominantly in the nation of Myanmar right now. The jewellery is really important to our program, but it is, I guess we could say, secondary. Our program is reaching out to those individuals that have been exploited and inviting them into safe shelter, giving them trauma-informed care, giving them health care, education, vocational training, creative therapies to help them recover from their trauma. The jewellery comes in where we see it's so important to break the cycle of human trafficking by giving people and giving the girls and the women that we serve vocation, by skills, giving them sustainable skills, so that when they've finished their time at Eden, they can go out into the world having, an increased sense of self-worth, of dignity, and knowing that they've got these amazing skills, that they can go out and get a job and be economically empowered with things that they've learnt whilst they were going through their healing journey with our Eden team.
That's so good. I know that some of the hesitation of people coming to hear you speak could be around this area of just feeling overwhelmed. This is such a big problem. I feel so helpless, and I honestly just can't hear it. They're the people who scroll past stories because, and I'm one of them. Yeah. It's too hard to hear. Tell us why those people should be coming to hear you.
Yeah, look, it's a great point, and I'm totally the same, Sel. But the posture that Eden holds in everything we do, whether it be our frontline teams in Myanmar walking into those darkest of dark places, seeing those girls standing on the street corners being forced to be there, or whether it's our team here in Australia that aren't necessarily doing that frontline rescue but are working so hard to raise awareness and support our frontline teams. Our posture is hope, because if we don't work in this space with a posture of hope, then we will burn out. It's too overwhelming. We are paralysed by the enormity, and we just can't keep going. And that posture of hope looks like, human trafficking is the fastest growing criminal industry in the world, but I would do it for one. And we can keep doing it for one. And the model that we have set up, on the front line there, is that we can keep reaching out and we can keep making a difference for that one. But back to the jewellery component of it, I guess, we can break the cycle by empowering people, by giving them new skills. It's a sustainable intervention that we're working with. So yes, it's incredibly heartbreaking, and there is so much going on in our world right now that is heartbreaking. But we want to come at it with, yes, it's heartbreaking, but each of us actually can make a really direct difference. And I'll be really excited to share more about how and what that can look like when we catch up in April.
I'm so excited. Last question. Will there be jewellery for sale on that day?
Oh, yes. Good. All right, good. If we want there to be, for sure, Sel. Good. I guess because, it is so important for us to use the jewellery not only to directly go back in and finance our frontline work, which is why we have it out here and distribute it here in Australia, but the jewellery is also so important for us to wear here in Australia. And I'm forever telling the mums in the schoolyard or the people I see at at the cafe what the message of my jewellery piece is, and that helps us mobilise that message of hope around such a heartbreaking issue.
We are really excited to have you join us, and we will have the dates up on the screen. People can follow links and sign up and register for the event, or not, but either way we will be thrilled to have you join us. Thanks, Michelle.
I can't wait, Sel. Thanks.